Hey VC, Vinyl Groovers here. And today is the last day of 2022. And I just think that we, as a human race, bottom line, we just have to love a little stronger, get together a little better, and just appreciate each other, okay? This past year, there were some good things and not so good things to take place. So I just think we gotta aspire to be better as a human race. Quite simple. I just wanted to salute my top 5 albums of this past year, 2022. In no particular order, I'm gonna make this nice and sweet. Quite simple. Nasir Jones, released his album King's Disease 3. Great hip hop album. It's the 3rd album in the series of King's Disease, album that Nas did with a producer named Hit Boy. It's some of the best work he's done in his career, and he's late in his career, I would say, for a hip hop artist. Nas has got to be pushing 50, I would say. Great music, great music. His lyrics are still on point as usual, top quality. It's, in my opinion, some of his best work outside of his very first album when he was like 18 years old. So King's Disease 3, it's fantastic. That's one of my favorite albums of this year. Another album, Westside Gunn, it's called Peace Fly God. True hip hop, if you're familiar with the Griselda camp, real rap, real MC, real lyrics. Straight out of Buffalo, New York, the Griselda team, Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, and then of course Westside Gunn. Again, this is one of Westside Gunn's solo projects. It's great. Came out this past year. I was able to get a copy of it, the vinyl, very hard to get. They released their music through a London distributor called Dope. It's a limited release, but great album. So that's another one of my favorite albums this past year. West Coast MC Kendrick Lamar, he released an album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. That's another great album. Coherent, it's very clever, lyrics are great, good music, good vibes. He'll go down as one of the greats eventually. He's again an MC out of LA, California. Real good music. Again, that's Kendrick Lamar. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, interesting name. Another album, it's just different, by The Weeknd, Dawn FM. Just it's able Tesfaye at his finest. I've been listening to The Weeknd for quite some time. I think my favorite album by him is one of his very first or his earlier albums. It's called House of Balloons. But for this year, I thought Dawn FM was really good. Again, intricate, clever, smart album. I love his crooning. Definitely another one of my favorite albums of this year. So I think that makes 4. I'm just checking my list here. Westside Gunn, Peace Fly God, Nas, King's Disease 3, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar, and The Weeknd, Dawn FM. And to round it out, I have to go with Cheat Codes by Black Thought and Danger Mouse. MC from a great group, The Roots, and Danger Mouse, great producer. You probably know Danger Mouse from his Gnarls Barkley projects or other projects that he's been involved with. But these two worlds came together and they created a sonically great album, again called Cheat Codes. You definitely want to check that out. Those are my favorite 5 albums of this year. I'll give an honorable mention to SZA's new project called SOS. It came out just recently here in December, late November or December. It's pretty good as well. But I wanted to share with you my top 5 albums of 2022. Again, Vinyl Groovers here. Again, let's love each other, respect each other, and be the best humans that we can be. You take care. Peace.